everyone, welcome back to the channel, and thank you so much for checking out this video. I'm excited to have you here as we dig into a product that's built for anyone who needs high-speed, reliable storage on the go. Today, we're taking a close look at a storage powerhouse, the SanDisk 2TB Extreme Portable SSD. Now, if you're like me, dealing with tons of video files, creative projects, or even just family memories that you don't want to lose, finding a reliable storage solution can make all the difference. SanDisk says this SSD can handle all of that, and more, with speed and durability. But does it really live up to the hype? Can it keep up with the fast-paced demands of creators, tech enthusiasts, and everyday users alike? Today we're going to put this little drive to the test, covering everything from speed to durability to security features to help you decide if it's worth the investment. So, first things first, let's talk specs. This compact SSD packs a punch with read speeds up to 1050 megabytes per second and write speeds up to 1000 megabytes per second. Translation: it's fast. SanDisk says this drive is built for speed, and that's ideal if you're like me, constantly transferring huge files and need a quick, dependable solution. On top of speed, this SSD is built tough. It has an IP55 rating for water and dust resistance and can handle drops from up to 2 meters. Plus, the design is practical with a carabiner loop, so you can hook it onto your bag or belt for easy access on the go. SanDisk includes 256-bit AES hardware encryption on this drive, meaning your files stay protected. For anyone who needs secure storage, just download the software if you're using it on a Mac, and you're all set. Let's kick off our testing with the MacBook Pro M1 and see how this SSD drive performs on this machine. This model should give us the best possible speeds thanks to its advanced hardware and USB-C compatibility. I'm excited to see how fast we can transfer files and how well this SSD handles real-world use on a high-performance setup. Let's dive in and see how it goes. So as you see, the read and write speed is about 800 megabytes per second on MacBook Pro M1. Now let's switch over and test the SSD drive with a 2012 MacBook Pro using a USB-A adapter. I know it's definitely an older model, but I'm curious to see how well this SSD handles on a machine that doesn't have the latest ports or processing power. This test will give us a good idea of its compatibility and speed on older devices. So, we're seeing read speeds of around 400 megabytes per second on the 2012 MacBook Pro. That's roughly half the speed we got with the MacBook Pro M1 using a USB-C connection, where we reach closer to 800 megabytes per second. This isn't surprising considering the older hardware and USB-A connection, but it's still a decent speed for a machine that's over a decade old. I also have Windows 10 installed on this same 2012 MacBook Pro, so while we're at it, let's run a test to see how the SanDisk 2TB Extreme Portable SSD performs on a Windows setup. This will give us a broader view of its versatility and whether there's any noticeable difference in speed or compatibility when switching between macOS and Windows. I'm curious to see if Windows 10 can push this older MacBook to get the most out of the SSD. Let's dive in and see what results we get. We're getting almost the same results on Windows 10 as we did with macOS on the 2012 MacBook Pro. The read and write speeds are consistent, showing that the drive performs reliably across both operating systems on this older hardware. This consistency is a good sign, as it means you can expect similar performance whether you're using the SSD with macOS or Windows, even on a machine that's over a decade old. It's great to see this level of compatibility and stability from SanDisk. Alright, I know I might be getting a bit carried away here, but let's go ahead and run a quick test on the MacBook Air 2013. I'm expecting we'll see similar results to what we got with the 2012 MacBook Pro, given the similar age and hardware limitations. But hey, it never hurts to double check, it'll just take a moment. Yup, as expected, we're seeing very similar results. The MacBook Air 2013 is delivering performance nearly identical to what we observed on the 2012 MacBook Pro. This confirms that the SanDisk 2TB Extreme SSD maintains consistent speeds across older devices, even with the hardware limitations of these models. It's reassuring to see that whether you're using this drive on a slightly older MacBook Pro or MacBook Air, you can count on reliable, steady performance. So what's the verdict? The SanDisk Extreme 2TB Portable SSD delivers on its promises of speed, durability, and security. It's compact, rugged, and a must-have if you're dealing with big files and need to work on the move. I'll put the link in the description if you're interested. If you found this review helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Just DIY Team for more hands-on reviews. And let me know in the comments. What storage solutions are you using right now? See you in the next video.